is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob Hollow Avarice back again with some gaming goodness. Today we are here with Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. Well, that's a tease right off the bat. So we know the two characters that are coming are Aoife and Escoffier, I think her name was, right? The Fontanian chef. Yeah. Let's check it out. So Windbloom is coming, so we're back to Mondstadt. Hopefully, we're finally getting Mondstadt's expansion with Dormant Port, which we've been waiting for forever. Here we go. Or... Hey, TG, how you doing? Alright, Windbloom is back. Klee, Barbara, Diona. Yes, I did pre-order the Switch 2. I waited in line for about 3.5 hours yesterday. In person. We're going back to Fontaine as well. Chevelle Marine Film Fantasy Land. Yo, 選手、準備ができたようですね。それでは、ホテルドゥボール特別料理対決開始。カトラリーの準備も完了。冷凍の時間よ。She's gonna be a 5-star and she has a full unique custom full art. 最高の一品よ。とにかくそこのレストランからナタ産の野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて、僕とイファが来ることになったんだ。俺は付き添いでな。He's also a pistol user. Fortunately, he's a 4-star, which is what we were bummed about. He's an archer, so we go to Chaska. He's got little bro. Come on, bro. 逃がすかよ。月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。No way, bro. 参ったな。ここは昔レムリア時代。Modus Codex mentioned this place, a public bath from the time of Remuria. Oh, so we're getting more Remuria stuff? 建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの秘典に書いてあったような気がするわ。真の Lord Remus 偉大なり蛮族滅びよ。古流の時代の謎の遺物。Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would show up like this out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with the smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. それに、俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば。Well, this is also the first time we have Natlanese characters outside of Natlan, right? We have Auroron, Kinich, and Aoife all in Fontaine. That's pretty great. 密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。僕の師匠にして母の黄金。My master and mother, Gold Reindottir. We've heard a lot about Gold. We know Reindottir was one of the 5 sinners of Conria now. レインドットさ。彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせたと。She sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance. Find the truth of the world. ある大きな課題を与えたんだ。世界の真相を探せというね。An invasion of Mondstadt? 想像してたよりも状況がひどいみたい。また敵が来るぞ。 But ascended into his case as the captain of the investigation team, Albedo.
何をしたんだ殺人事件ホムンクルスが暴走して理性を失い他者を傷つける狂
goes on a killing spree. Oh, this is going to be Dahlia, who we've heard about.
気的な行動に走る魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを願ってるんだあらそんな勇気のある子がまだモンドに
That's going to be Alice talking through a giant Dodoko. Chess-themed boss? Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So it begs the question, what did you see on the other side of the chessboard? Barbatos?
なぜ罪のない人をどうして
Their blood is on your hands. What is this boss? Nufilette was stabbed?
レムリアが戦争のために用意した薬物なのよ人体研究という課題を諦めたこと
A king and queen dual boss?
は一度もないモンドの法律にのっとり
Never abandoned the subject of human research on the charters of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains. The court finds the defendant guilty.
アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする今も近くから聞こえるよ
That same feeling, it's close.
なんだ、バルバトスか？
ファルか
Varka? Paralogism. What a cool trailer! So is this going to be a chapter interlude? Is this going to be a character story? Because this looks like it has some big reveals, so I'm assuming this is going to be a chapter interlude. Right? Because we've already had Albedo's story. We have yet to have Venti's story too. Chapter 2. I'm assuming all the stuff with the underwater thing, Nufilette being stabbed, I'm assuming that's all part of the chef's story. Let's find out though. Oh, redemption code. Genshin Impact 56. Paralogism. So Aoife and Escoffier. And they're also teasing Dahlia. Who we saw teased slightly during the silhouettes in 5.4, I think.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Ressa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny Laquasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh,
Did she
actually,
use
it's
it
not a
as a fork?
tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in
real
the
tail.
kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Ah,
Don't title.
okay, that seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at her profile. Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
I
Patissier
promise
supreme.
Escoffier is actually very well-mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict. It's all for
So
good
we've
reason.
seen her using her little
Escoffier
serving
believes
dish
her
and her
mission as a
tail.
chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too.
See, if you
Because that's
want to
the only way
flavor
to
this
make a
fun,
dream a reality.
you know how every character has a
Is that why
signature
she
dish you
develops
can
all
cook?
those cooking
Give
mecha?
her like
That's
give her
right.
a couple
With
of them.
their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Okay, that feels like a personal call-out. But seriously though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed in
Her
Escoffier's
story quest, yep.
Treasured above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier. Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest.
So
Not
the
only
cook-off.
will travellers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Is that gonna be where they tie in
I'm
the?
definitely a believer. Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it. Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams.
Okay.
Which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or
Is that
elemental
all work
burst
off
hits
field?
an
Is
enemy,
she on
she
field?
can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage. The more hydro and cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay, so it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect. The
So
enemy
even if it doesn't
need to be
freeze them,
frozen. That means the talent
it's
works on
constantly
bosses
it
and
lowers.
other
So
unfreezable
she's gonna be
enemies.
Wow, so
really solid
it
in
seems
freeze
like
teams,
any
making freeze
character that
teams
deals
more
hydro
effective.
or cryo damage can benefit from that talent.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze
Yeah.
teams.
True, but Escoffier is not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles
So
at
just
nearby
active
enemies,
character.
dealing cryo damage.
Good. So it's not.
So
she-
with her
that's sub
ability to
DPS.
shred resistance,
Yep, there you
she
go.
basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP
So
to
pop
the entire
Farina,
party.
then pop Escoffier.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party, dish out damage, and heal. Wow, sounds like she's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills.
Then
as a
maybe
chef.
Ayato.
If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious
Sorry.
dish.
Whoa, I've never seen a talent like that before.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well,
Gilded
that will
Hall.
be so fun to check out in game.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travellers. In the first half of version 5.6, we'll have event wishes for Escoffier
Ooh,
and
Nadia's
Nadia,
back. Yeah,
a
girl,
new
get it.
5-star polearm, Symphonist of Sense will be featured on the weapon banner. Our new 4-star character, Aoife, will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
Aoife! No way, bro.
No way, bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
All eyes are on me. Lowly servants.
The mighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How.
Dragon Lord's magnificence. The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How? Oh, wow. No way, bro. What? You little... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you? You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about?
Gotta love him.
Bro? Huh? Seriously?
No way, bro.
Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow.
Have I not had
No
the...
way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao's wisdom is wasted
Have I
on
not
you.
had the sound on in 13 minutes?
No
Damn
way,
it.
bro. See you later. Huh? Blah.
Oh, you meant Kakuku and a how.
Oh, that feels stupid. So for the past 13 minutes, I've had no sound on.
Wow,
Damn.
I feel like those two should argue.
I fixed it in editing.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man,
So
this
dumb.
bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kakuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you'd never ask, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
Mm-hmm.
In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kakuku's life, and now, of course, Kakuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker.
Yep.
I heard a how got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? A how was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really ones from other nations.
In theory, yeah, I don't see why
He could
not.
treat dragons
Plus,
from other
if it was an
nations.
emergency, Kakuku could help him get there in no time.
I mean,
Nuvolet was stabbed. We heard that in the trailer.
But this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
That's cute.
Yeah, I see that. Although it looks like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Anemo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal Anemo damage upon impact and restore HP.
Maybe I'll,
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's blessing
after I'm
state,
done with
he
this
can
stream,
use
maybe
his
I'll
speed
end the
and
stream
his vision
early,
to increase swirl and electrocharge damage,
then re-record the
based on
sound
total
over
amount
this
of Night
video.
Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points.
I missed that.
And works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate night soul points.
Okay.
He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those medical skills to use.
That's cute.
His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6, the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
Huh. I feel like we faced something like this before.
That's because this boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can
They
search
might
for
be.
their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival.
Natlan characters in...
A new bow weapon. On a stroll through the court of Fontaine, you and Paimon head over to newsstand, unexpectedly overhear familiar voices of old friends.
Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival. An amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kaniche and Risley to cross paths.
A Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Cool.
Why is a How cowering behind...
Is a How afraid of the Gardamex?
Too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly.
Oh,
and Kakuku made the
that's
journey
great.
all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban. Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't end well. Well, what about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be.
Justice, you're under
I guess
arrest.
we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that could like interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to.
It's gonna be hilarious.
To check out all the shenanigans in. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some backbone engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back. Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off.
Don't
this
remember.
time.
Maybe.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline... okay. Her track record isn't great. Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline...
Okay, tell me everything.
It's a management sim.
You got it, bro. Travelers will be in charge of operations, like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff. During each business cycle, travelers will need...
Kind of like we did this with the alchemy, I think, last...
...to the most important tasks based on their management needs.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant. Woo! The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable adventures where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will...
Yeah, this is cute. I want to see what was going on there with Albedo, though.
...for each one, so that visitors understand how to get the most...
Yes way, bro.
Oh, and travelers
How you doing, Sung?
Attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
And travelers can also recruit some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the recruits are companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more.
Just watching the special program today. So far, it's looking really cool.
You don't have to go it alone.
Okay.
2 new characters.
Doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once
Really cool looking trailer.
You'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome. More Primo Gems to save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Albedo and Venti?
Right, yeah. Sorry to keep you in suspense, travelers. In the second half of version 5.6,
really?
we'll have
Kinich and Raiden Shogun?
and a Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the Chronicled Wish banner will be returning in version 5.6. I know a lot of travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck.
Inazuma Chronicled Wish. Hell yeah.
Right. That was a lot of info, so let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
An Inazuma Chronicled Wish. Cute. I like Escafir's style. She has a very cute... One of my coworkers was talking about Genshin. Thor or the real Raiden Shogun A? Thor. Not even hard. If you're talking about MCU, then Raiden Shogun wins. But if you're talking about comic book Thor destroys Raiden Shogun.
The Windbloom Festival.
Are you saying a demigod would be the real? I mean, comic book Thor is... There's no feat in Genshin that has competed with some of the things Thor has done in the comics. He has faster than light flight and movement. His resistance to everything that I can do. Like, A has some amazing, cool attacks. Thor is kind of resistant to most of that. The Musu no Hitatachi with the slash, that's pure electro, which Thor can resist. Just saying.
Once a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease. Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or foe? What tidings does the
So this is May 7th?
Price bring this time? The answers to these questions and more in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
So it is an official Archon Quest. Awesome.
Nice voice.
Oh, nice.
Ah, shucks, thanks.
So, we
Interlude chapter.
Mondstadt and Albedo's on trial. And I don't even know what to think. But something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it.
Also, Thor's not a demigod. Thor is a full god.
So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo, so the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their
And is it us and Kaya investigating?
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Dahlia.
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on the first
Yeah, Hexen Circle, baby.
line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead. It's only
Finally!
the try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa, hold
Teasing
on.
a Varka.
Just dropped two major names. Varka has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice,
He's gonna be a
she's the
Nodcry.
member of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her. Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
That was so long ago.
Now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow, this is kind of emotional. Mondstadt was the beginning of everything.
Good.
It's
Bring
the
more
place
Mondstadt
where
stuff
travelers met
back.
their first companions and embarked on this whole journey. And now it's in crisis. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can, but it won't be an easy road. Alice can offer something to help.
New
but
boss. The
travelers
game
will
before the
pass a
gate.
trial first, and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay.
An Electro and
Let's take a
Cryo
look at
tag
what
team.
awaits them.
It looks like it's a variety. Pyro, Electro, Hydro. These are some beautiful animations. What is...
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a
Barbatos.
blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down for later, travelers. So, we know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if
It's
you
gonna
think
start tying in.
First, Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Yeah, but look on the bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before.
Could this
What we can
see
expect on the
or
road ahead.
tease more of the resurrection of Durin?
Closer to the truth and to Vax.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think.
But I mean, it's more ties to Rhinda Tyr and the
All
Five
right,
Sinners.
Okay. Well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Yes.
First up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame, Operation Downpour Simulation.
Dude, nice.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes
Tower
with all new
defense.
offensive and defensive gameplay. The key to success is really understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles or maybe even bypass them entirely? Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can
We've
test
done
out your skills in
things
game.
like this before. Monster
The actual
placement.
gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation.
Set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you tries to break through your defenses. Your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first or makes greater progress within the time limit wins.
Wow.
Okay.
So it sounds like it all colors.
About firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for coins? Ha, well, think again.
Aren't we currently doing something like that right now?
Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your
So we're doing that right now, but
So
with
fun.
Saurians.
You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey,
This is the
travelers
battle.
will gain their fair share. Maybe there's a character you want to learn more about. Like, then I
Travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look
Cool.
at the challenge record and see how their friends
Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
PCG updates did. Updates.
the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement. Able to come up with some new strategies.
A ley line.
See you on the other
Layla
side.
Overflow's back, thank gosh. Cool. Aoife Cuckoo 0507. And that's our map. Escafir is here on 0507, May 7th. Then we have the Whirling Worlds for 20 days. Community event No Way Bro versus No You for 30 primos. Operation Downpour Simulation 420, nice. Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems 420, nice. Legends of Blaze 420, nice. Spiral Abyss to there, Imaginary Theater to there. So it looks like it's going to mid-June.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Let's jump. Blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the Brilliant Blessing details page a lot more intuitive.
Oh, that's cool.
Which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you direct. That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so
Should make it easier to get full stars. Alright, so this next update addresses another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty
Details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something that and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
No. Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was the treasure compass can now track
obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right?
Did all that already.
Nice at the treasure
compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well. Nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6,
more pins
can now delete custom pins in batches.
Oh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the markers.
Some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to
cool.
share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the...
We need more expansions for Mondstadt and Inazuma. Well, we're going back to Mondstadt, so that's very exciting. And that does make me hopeful that pretty soon we're going to get Dorman Port, which is an expansion to Mondstadt that they've been teasing for a long time now. Because Mondstadt has just been Mondstadt since 1.1 when they, or 1.2 when they added Dragonspine? Right, 1.2 was Dragonspine.
But I have even more news. In addition, Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon. Yeah, the album contains various tracks composed...
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Music's gonna be so cool.
Let me check my scroll here. Yeah.
What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo Trial mystery.
Yeah, the Albedo Trial, it seems like
And I can't wait
the most interesting thing of this for me.
So much fun working on
Like,
her.
Aoife and Escoffier look cool.
Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini-games are always so fun and creative.
Program, answers, and a whole game travel.
Alright. Just watch this again, knowing what I know now. It's good to be back in Fontaine for a cooking competition and building of a amusement park. Well, they've been teasing it for a while. They've never set a date for it.
とにかくそこのレストランからナタ産の野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて僕とイファが来ることになったんだ。俺は付き添いでな。さあ行くぞ。おっと逃がすかよ。
月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。
I'm very curious where this ties in. Modus Codex, a public bath from the time of Remuria. And this is one of the new bosses.
それに俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。
This is what I'm interested in now.
彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時ある大きな課題を与えたんだ
Cool. Kaya and Diluc side by side. Yes, Sucrose, Rosaria, Eula, Kaya, Diluc. What's her name from the Hertha? Dahlia. Alice is back. And that's Barbatos. It's not Nicole, so it has to be Barbatos. Venti and Barbatos. Or Venti and Varka. So this is going to be our first time hearing Varka, our first time seeing Dahlia, who is not playable. So that is hopeful, Sung. We're getting a new Mondstadt character, but no update in Mondstadt. No location update. So in maybe 5.7 or 5.8, they could add Dormant Port. That could be really cool. It could be dope. I'm down. I mean, we know they still need to do one more Natlan update because we still don't have all the Natlan Paraculus and all that. So we know there's going to be one more Natlan map update. Hey, I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic, you know? I've heard rumors that 6.0 is not... like, everyone's waiting for 6.0 to be Snezhnaya. They still have yet to tease Snezhnaya. They've only teased Nod Cry. So a lot of people think 6.0 is going to be Nod Cry and not Snezhnaya, which could be interesting. And I don't think I would mind that, because I feel like we still have a lot of groundwork to get through before we get to Snezhnaya. You know. All right. I mean, this is what I'm most excited for. This right here. This. A new Archon interlude. They still have hella areas to be released from old regions. More Sumeru, Liyue, Mondstadt, and Inazuma. I don't think we need more for some of those. I think we do need more for Mondstadt with Dormant Port. Absolutely. I believe that. But since Snezhnaya is supposedly to the north, I think when they start doing Snezhnaya, we're going to connect via Mondstadt. I truly believe that. Liyue is friggin' massive. And they go back to Liyue more than any other area. In Liyue, they've added the Chasm. In Liyue, they added, not too long ago, last year, they added Chenyu Vale, which was a pretty substantial update, connecting Fontaine to Liyue, filling in that whole section of the map. Inazuma... I mean, Inazuma is a series of islands, so it's kind of hard to add land to it. But think about it. The first Inazuma update had 3 islands. The second one added the Watatsumi. Then they added the 2 islands on the bottom. Then they added Enkanomiya. So Inazuma's had some pretty good map updates. I could see them adding another island or 2, maybe like farther away from Inazuma, like far off the coast, and be like extended areas outside of Inazuma that they're going to expand to. But within the lore of Inazuma, there is no more land in Inazuma. Same with Liyue, same with Sumeru. Sumeru, I also think the next update we get for Sumeru isn't going to be for a while, because I think it's going to tie in with the fact that Conria is underneath Sumeru. We found the door to Conria. It's underneath Sumeru. So I don't think we're going to get anything in Sumeru until then. Map expansion-wise. The only places that I could see them currently expanding the map are Mondstadt, like I said. Fontaine, because we still have the tallest mountain in Fontaine is just off of the map in Fontaine. So I could still see us getting an expansion there. That was, I believe, to the northwest of Fontaine. And one more expansion in that land, which is the Mare Javari, the Sea of Ash. There used to be a sea of pure lava where the lava walkers sit. And that's where the Phoenix lives. I could see us getting something there. And that's... I hope when we get the Mare Javari, that is when we get Venti, his second Archon quest. Because it's called the Land Without Wind, or the Land Where Wind Doesn't Blow, or something like that. So then I hope we get more Nodcry. And I think Skirk is going to lead us into Nodcry, because we know Skirk was teased. Yeah. So this is 5.6. What other silhouettes did we see? Right? So yeah, Yansan, Veressa, Yumi Mizuki, Escoffier, Aoife, which means 5.7 is probably going to be Dahlia and Skirk. And that's going to be setting up Nodcry. Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Have they done any other characters? No. Yeah, so these are 100% going to be 5.7. Are we going to get anything in 5.8? Or maybe we'll get Dahlia in 5.7 and Aoife in 5, or in Skirk in 5.8. That could be cool. Because we still have yet to have a 5. I'm very curious what Dahlia is going to be. Skirk's 5-star. No questions asked. Dahlia, who knows? Because we have not had a 5-star male since Kinich, who's been the only 5-star male in 5.0, in Natlan. Just saying. Alright. Well, I did mess up not playing sound in the beginning of this video, so I do have to do some editing quickly to post this and fix that.
I did.
I think I'm going to end here, and I'll be back in maybe like 15, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Closer to an hour.
So shout out Twitch Gurka Sung for stopping by and chatting with me. I'll see you in Genshin. Peace.